Hello, welcome to English Tips by Sunshine English Academy. My name is Milind Deshpande. In this lesson, we are going to learn about suffixes and how suffixes can be used to increase our vocabulary. So, what is a suffix? A suffix is a letter or a group of letters added at the end of a word to form a derivative. Let us see that in this example. So suppose the root word is act. We can add the suffix ion to act and it becomes action. The word action is a derivative of the root word act and the suffix is ion. So while prefixes are added at the beginning of words, suffixes are added at the end of words. Let's go further. The word act is a verb. So suppose I say he acts well. Here act is a verb. To this verb, if we add ion, it becomes action. But action is no longer a verb, it becomes a noun. So adding suffixes to words changes the words into different parts of speech. For example, charge is a verb, chargeable is an adjective, and charger is a noun. Let's look at another example. Here we have the word public, which is an adjective. Now we have to add suffixes to this word to form a noun, a verb, and an adverb. Let us first try to form a noun. So can you think of a suffix which we can add to public to form a noun? Think of the word. What do you think it can be? Well, it can be public itself, which is also a noun, or we can have publicity. Publicity is a noun. Next, let's form a verb. So, what will you add to public to form a verb? Think of the word. Okay, let's try. Publicize. That is a verb. To publicize something. Next, let us think of an adverb. So, what will you add to form an adverb? What shall I add now? Ly. That makes it publicly. This is an adverb. Before we proceed further, let's quickly look at what are nouns, adjectives, adverbs, and verbs. So, what are nouns? Nouns are names, and these could be names of abstract things also. Something like education. It's an abstract noun. Adjectives are words that describe nouns. Adverbs are words that describe verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. And verbs are the words that follow the subjects in the sentence. They show action. Now let's look at common suffixes. Common suffixes for nouns are tion, ity, ness, ism, ment, ant, ship, age, hurry. So when you see a word ending with tion, like education, you can guess that this is likely to be a noun. Similarly, for adjectives, common suffixes are al, ent, if, as, full, less, ing, ed. Here we see ing and ed also. So it is not necessary that if a word ends in ing, it has to be a verb, or if it ends in ed, it has to be a verb. So adjectives can also end in ing or ed. For example, we can say a running race. Here, running is an adjective. Or we can say a painted wall. Here, painted is an adjective. Common suffixes for adverbs are li, ili, ali, wise, words. An example for wise would be rank wise. For words, it would be eastwards. They traveled eastwards. Common suffixes for verbs are n, iffy, eyes. For example, frighten. He frightens me. Here, frighten is a verb. Here's an exercise for you. You have to add suffixes and form nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs the way we did it for the word public. So pause your video here, do the exercise, and once you are done, you can proceed with the video to find the answers. Pause now. Here are the answers. Our first word was happy, which is an adjective. And when we add ness as the suffix, it becomes a noun, happiness. And if we add ly, ly, then it becomes an adverb, happily. The suffixes here are underlined. Note that we cannot form a verb which is derived from the word happy. Our next word is mistake. The verb forms are mistake and mistook. Here we don't have to add any suffix. But when we add en, it becomes an adjective, mistaken. You are mistaken. Here it's an adjective. And mistakenly is an adverb. The word speed can become speedy, which is an adjective, or speedily, which is an adverb. Beautiful can become beauty if we remove the full, which is also a suffix, and add y after t, and it will become beauty, which is a noun. Beautify is a verb, and beautifully is an adverb. And the word astonish, which is a verb, can become astonishment, which is a noun, astonishing, an adjective, and astonishingly is the adverb. So this is how you can improve your vocabulary by learning about suffixes. It would be a good idea for learners to make a table like this. And then, whenever they come across new words, they can add those words in the appropriate column in that table and then see if they can add suffixes so as to form derivatives, that is, different parts of speech. In this way, they can increase their vocabulary. That is the end of our lesson. I hope you found it useful and interesting. Kindly like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and also click on the bell icon to get notifications whenever I post new videos to my channel. Thanks for watching.